All right, this is the 8th of January, 2024. This is the MES, not the E-mini, but this is the micro. And here's the 15-minute chart. Everything's looking down. This is the 2-minute chart. It's kind of indecisive. The only thing I don't like about this is, let me get over here, bring Bookmap over, and show this right here. All the liquidity, and there's not a lot, but the liquidity is up around 730, and I'm not seeing much below. Now they can add it, I guess, but this is, now these are my trading notes. I'm doing this for my own personal use because I want to be able to go back, see what was I thinking at the time. What am I thinking right now? It looks like it wants to go down, as with this all looking strong to the downside. But there's no liquidity down here. Maybe at 2250 there's a little bit. 22, there's 116 orders. Still pre-market, so that may not be a very good way to go. But so what I was looking at is putting my order where it is. Just out of the way. So I've got my order in right here below this low, and then my stop will be above the high. So about a 2-point stop, close to it. And I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't want to. I want to have some skin in the game. Otherwise, I just will probably forget about it. But if I actually take a loss or whatever, I remember a lot easier. So anyway, that's what probably the best thing to do is just stay out and wait for a real setup. But this is looking very bearish on the 15-minute. 30 minutes looking very bearish also. Okay, so I just got filled. I'll put my stop loss right here above that. Get that in the way. So let's just see if it goes on down. If not, lesson learned, hopefully. So I'll be back if something happens here. Okay, so just so you know, and from my notes, it would have against me just a few ticks, and I added 5 more micro contracts. I'm short 10 right now, and right after I got in, it seemed like it wanted to drop on down. So I'm in a pretty good position, it looks like. Now the whole thing is where to take profit. I'll probably fade one. I may take one at 20, 5 off at 20, and then just kind of play it by ear. Let me see. There's liquidity way down on the Bookmap here. Well, they're starting to add some in here, but it's way down at 05. There's 204 resting orders. Now that's not contracts, that's orders. So that could be, who knows how many. I don't. So here, okay, so here we go, right in there. Right around 16, it looks like they've added some liquidity here. So I'm just going to hold on and see what happens. I'll come back. All right, so now the liquidity is being added a little more down here in the 16 level. If we break down below 20, that's what we need to do next. I have my order in at, let's see, where is it? 19 or 17. I'll move it down a little bit. I mean, the liquidity acts like a magnet, and down in here. So if I can get out in between there and now, that should be a good little profit, but I don't want to get too greedy either. 20 is a psychological level for traders. So I did move my stop down here to right below break even, so I can put them out. So I'm trading with their money. Here we go. Yep.
Order failed.
Got stopped out. So
Order canceled.
They're taking the money when I had it, but and it may just turn around and go right back down. I originally had my stop up here, and again, look at it. It's got a, may not, it looks like it wants going up. So I think I played that the right way. So I'm going to freeze it for the next trade. All right, so now my strategy is I'm looking for it to go long. What I want to see is this high being broken. This is 200 moving average, and it breaks up through there, and then has a pullback, a little bull flag. I'll try to get in on that bull flag. We'll just wait and see if that happens, though. Let me pause it. Okay, so I just got long above this high right here. The Bookmap was showing everything was looking on the increase. Look at the cumulative volume delta is going up. I got in with 5 contracts on the micro, and then at 29.50, and then I was down about 0.25 fix or whatever, and I added 5 more. I'm looking to take profit at 30. Let's see. I don't want to get too greedy like I did last time. So right here is a pivot point. The main pivot point's at 33, so I got an order in at 32.50. Get out there, and then I've got another one in up above. What's that? 334. So yeah, 734. 35 is there's a lot of liquidity up here, so that's what I'm shooting for. Right now, looks like I'm going to take profit right now pretty quick.
Order.
Yeah, it's got that one, so 5 are off. I'm going to move my stop up to break even, or a little above break even. Yeah, so we'll see. Well, they pulled some of that liquidity there. They're adding some at 34. Cumulative delta is 13. You see that right here. So I'll be back here in a minute. Okay, so cumulative volume delta just jumped from 12 something up to 14.20. So that kind of gives me an indication it wants to go up, because those are buyers at the market, and that's what drives this. These are resting orders, these are limit orders, but the guys that are girls and guys that are putting the orders at the market, that's what's driving this up. So we up to that point, hopefully. I don't want to get greedy on this though. I just kind of playing it by ear. I think I'm in a good spot. Just kind of see. No news is coming out for a little while or anything, and today is really a no news day. So this could go on up there, keeping that liquidity on up at 40. Just gonna let it rest, see what happens. All right, like I said, these are my trading notes for me to go back and check. Now the CVD is at 1600, so it looks like it wants to go up. Looks like the buyers are, the market buyers at least, are pushing it on up. So I should be able to get 34 out of it. What I'm thinking. Everything is looking bullish right here, but anything can happen too. So that's why you got to keep your stops in place. As I showed earlier, I got stopped out. I thought I was doing all right there. So let's just wait and see what happens here. All right, so I got stopped out with profit, but what I'll be looking for now is a bull flag of some type. I think it breaks at 32, it's going to go on up. So that's a pivot point right there. You see the PP. So we'll see. I'll be looking for another place to get in long. All right, so I have an order to take off. Bookmap is looking like it wants to go to 35. I've got one order in at 34. I'm long 15 contracts on the micros. I'm taking one off at 34.75. If it hits there, like right now, it should. Looks like it hit it once. I just didn't get filled. This is the 15-minute charge, looking very bullish, like it's turned around. We'll see though. But let's get back over here on the Bookmap. Yeah, that's a little wall right there at 35. I really thought I was going to get filled there, but yeah, I still could. I'll probably start pulling my trades Got another one at 36. I'm going to pull it down to 35.75. I want to get out of this trade pretty quick, pretty soon, because I'm up over $100, and really I've got 3 counts going. So that's $100 in each account. That's 300 for the day, and I don't like to blow that just off being stubborn on my part. So let me come back and see what happens here. Okay, I did some trading in between here. I was all over the place. And the only reason I would never consider shorting usually in this type of environment when it's definitely going up, but there was some turnarounds in these moving averages, and I said, well, I'm just going to give it a try because I wanted to have a little bit of, like I said, skin in the game, or make a difference to me. But I realized I was wrong. I was down about $300, and then I kept looking at Bookmap, and everything was, all the liquidity was up here. I mean, at that point, let's see if I can find it here, get to it, not causing a problem. Yeah, so all this liquidity, it was all at 35, back here, 35, 34, where I'd been before, 34, 35 area. And I just said, okay, it's going back up into those areas, or close to it. So I got long again, and had about, at one time I had 25 contracts on the micros, and then I just started fading them. So then I ended up, right now I'm up 225, and I've got 3 accounts going. So that's 225 less commissions times 3. So I'm good for the day. It's pre-market still. It's only 8:30 in the morning, but I'm done. I don't want to chance it. It looks like it could still go up. But I'm going to sign off for now. If you watch the video to the end, I appreciate it. Hope you had a good trading day. And like I said, this is for my trading notes. And I'm a big believer in this Bookmap, I'll tell you. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.